You hear me?
What?
What?
All right, so what's today's episode about, guys? That's our intro.
I didn't even know it was on.
Why can't we ever have just a fucking regular intro?
Right? Just,
Okay, fine. Hold on. We'll redact that one, but leave it in, and we'll start with this one.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to another episode of Tales from Helheim.
What's that fucking... I'm sorry, real quick. What's the name of that app where you can pay a celebrity to do like a fucking... like a voice message for you or some shit?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Cameo.
about.
Cameo?
So you're trying to get Will Smith?
No, I want to get Stone Cold Steve Austin to do the opener.
Oh,
You want to
God.
listen to the podcast? Give me a hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah! What? One beer.
Oh, God.
All righty. Let's get this
Yeah.
shit rolling here.
or even, I'm sorry, before we move on, even better, what's the name of that guy from the fucking the Clear Eyes commercial?
For
what
dry,
For
red
dry.
eyes.
Clear
Get
eyes.
clear eyes.
What's his fucking name? The guy from
Bueller.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Bueller.
Listen, Bueller.
Bueller.
God, what the fuck is his name?
I can't remember that cocksucker's name.
I gotta figure this shit out. This is gonna fucking kill me if I don't get it. But
Or, I
we
mean,
should have him do
Daddy
the opener.
Fat Sex
The
might kill
opener?
you.
Yeah.
What's that cocksucker's name?
Ivana
No, that's
Hopalot.
not his name. Come on.
Sorry, I was thinking Austin Powers. My bad.
Oh. You know what? You're taking too fucking long.
He is, so go ahead and let's
Yeah,
see
go ahead.
what you got.
Can't fucking find
Uncle Cotton.
Uncle Cotton here.
It's taking too long. Just go ahead. Ben Stein. That's sorry.
yes.
I didn't mean to
Okay.
yell. My bad. It was
That's right,
fucking
yeah.
Ben Stein.
Ow, my eardrum.
Yeah,
We're gonna fucking-
we'll just do a headphone warning
Yeah.
for anyone out there.
We're gonna have to fucking do
Ben
the-
Stein, you fucker.
I'm gonna fucking see if I can get what's his face, Ben Stein, to do the opener for us.
Oh, God.
He's going to ask for fucking 3 hand jobs as payment.
Duffy's got to give them all.
I'm fine with that. We're gonna have a badass opening though, aren't we?
Yeah.
For dry red ears, Tales from Helheim.
Dry cock and ass.
Have to use fucking dry eyes as fucking lube.
Oh, God.
All right.
I guess.
What the fuck do we have on the docket today, my guys?
We were doing, what was it, conspiracy theories?
Yes.
Okay. And as always, you guys took notes and I just fucking winged it, right?
Oh, you're a fucking master. You're a fucking Jedi.
Isn't he, though?
And I'm the only one with a fucking goddamn 1950 notepad over here, so you can hear the fucking pages turning.
Hey, you know what? That just brings
You know, I'm
love
sick
to
of
it,
this
guys.
shit,
Like a
man.
50s journalist.
I'm sick of this shit. You should have saw me go to town this morning trying to write, and I hope I can read my
Did
own
you do it last
fucking
minute?
writing. Yeah, I hope I can read my fucking own writing too. 'cause
He's
it's
following in your footsteps,
That's the
goddammit.
fucking thing, though. We talk about the fucking topic like
All
a week
fucking
before.
week.
Yep, and then we literally do it the hour before we record.
No, fuck that. I
It's
started
okay, I
on
didn't-
Thursday.
I did mine this morning, too, like the serious stuff.
I
I started researching this week, but I didn't write anything down.
Oh, fuck you guys. I started on Thursday and just took a paragraph here and there, and then look at this shit.
Hey, coming from the guy who did like 2 paragraphs fucking last week that Mr. Duffy thought he wanted to try and steal from me.
Yeah, you
Man, fuck you. All right.
turd burglar.
I had told you guys I was doing that. All right, let's get into it. Who wants to go first?
It's going to be the 50s journalist.
The Daily Gazette's reporter.
Well, here we go again. Coming from, you guys ever watch Cheddar News?
And
No.
in the background, all you're going to hear is, hello, my baby. Hello, my doll.
I want to see you smile. Oh. All right.
I'm buying one of those little fucking fedoras with the little news cap paper in it and a
Yes.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then
You
in
know
there
where I'm
it'll
coming
just
up
pen.
to
say-
The
dress?
keen-eyed journalist.
I'm coming in dressed in the 50s as a journalist next fucking week.
The suspenders
Hell yeah.
and a
Yep.
fucking t-shirt.
It'll say newsroom on the front and have a little 1 3/4 tag on the
Breaking
back.
news.
Just in. Now look at.
right,
So
fuck.
anybody heard of the Black Knight satellite conspiracy theory? Anybody?
No.
No.
No, that's
that
one
Martin
that I
Lawrence
haven't
movie?
heard.
All right, I'm gonna shut
I mean, the
fuck up.
Black
Go
Knight is
ahead.
I thought it was like a budget Batman thing, but
Could be.
like the really bad Bollywood versions of movies. It's just that.
That's why nobody's heard of it. So I figured, you
hello,
know
my
what?
friend, it's the Black Knight.
I feel like I've heard of it
Let me-
in passing, but I don't think I'd know too much about it.
Let me talk about this.
The only
shit.
thing you pass is gas, you sick fuck.
Well, so let me.
Yeah.
You fucks. All right, let me. Let me talk about some of this shit here real quick.
All right, spit your bars, steal it.
Yes. So, this is what it's about. Black Knight satellite conspiracy theory claims that a spacecraft of ET origins is in near polar orbit of the Earth. And NASA is covering this shit up.
That checks out.
Yeah. What's NASA? Is NASA actually related to are they government funded?
I think so.
I believe NASA is government funded.
All right, well that makes sense, and then they're covering that shit up. So,
I mean, think about it. They're all a bunch of shady assholes.
so the Black Knight is an artificial satellite of ET origin orbiting in Earth. This shit dates back to 1899. So, do y'all
Damn.
know of you gotta be kidding me. Hold on here.
I was like, you can't read the name. Oh no.
Yeah, who the hell is that? I don't know. So, well, there goes my phone. I hope it's not my lady boy. Sorry for the disturbance. So, everybody knows of Nikola Tesla, right? Obviously.
Nikola Tesla?
Nikola, yeah.
Nikolai Tesla?
Oh, I call him Nikola.
Nikolia.
Nikola Tesla.
He came up with it. It's Nokia Tesla.
No,
Man, shut the fuck up. Oh, fuck. All right, go ahead.
all right. So he was doing an experiment with radio, as he did. I don't know if you know his experiments back in the day. Experimenting with radio. So during this, he heard a strange transmission coming back from space when he was conducting this.
Okay. Picking up some interesting transmissions.
So, and these transmissions, people are saying, came from. Shit, my notes are all fucked. A pulsar. Anybody know what a pulsar is?
No.
No.
You fucking fucks.
Oh, are you just hoping that we knew?
Yeah, I thought.
I don't.
So a pulsar is a highly magnetic rotating neutron star that emits beams, electromagnetic radiation out of its poles, just like my cock. So in the 1920s, also.
Disturbing.
You should get that checked.
Yeah, well, when you get old, this is what happens. In the 1920s, also, a radio engineer by the name of Georgian Hulls also picked up an unusual transmission that also echoed back at him. Hull's findings named long delayed echoes, but still they didn't have an explanation for what these were, supposedly.
All right, so these two guys are getting the exact same thing
Yeah,
in different
so-
time periods?
No, yeah. So in the 1920s, yeah, and then Telsuz was what did I say back in 1899? So
Oh, shit.
it's like 100, but not 100 years yet, but we're coming up on there.
Yeah, I'm getting close.
What the fuck? So, but they still didn't have an explanation for his shit either. So could they have been originated from the same place as Telsuz?
I don't know, man. That's a fucking...
I mean, first off, do you guys believe in ETs?
Of course, man.
I
they're going
mean,
home.
yeah, I believe in aliens.
What do you mean, aliens? What do you mean, aliens?
I mean, I have one sitting right across from me.
Fucking... That's you, man. That's all you.
It's me.
Yep.
My question is, do you believe in life after love?
Shut the fuck up.
I do.
I don't know, man. I believe in aliens. I mean,
Have you? I mean, you've never seen like just weird happenings in the sky?
yeah. Actually, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about that. I don't want to get locked up. I'm not crazy.
Well, just give me your quick story real quick on it, since we're talking about it.
Down by 3 points. You know, like the big ass mountain range around there? So, I was driving with my sister, and we're coming back at night from like a friend's house down there. And
Manitoba
we're coming,
Falls.
yeah, we're like driving like past the McDonald's that's right there. And then there's like 6 fucking weird like oval lights in the sky. And they're like dashing around the mountain, and then they're like stopping in front of the mountain. They're going like over the mountain. They're swooping real low, and then they just like fucking all just disappear. I was like, those can't be fucking like. There's no way that's like a high powered light because it went behind the mountain.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what the fuck was going on there, but yeah, let's say ETs.
Only thing.
I believe in it myself, so.
Yeah, I've seen weird shit at night, lights moving in ways that they shouldn't, or what you think is a plane flying by, and you're like, hey, that's pretty, what the fuck, how did it just go straight up?
Yeah.
So you got to imagine this. So this space station is up in the orbit, and I guess it's supposedly it's still there to this day, is what they say. Also, the U.S. Navy starts getting involved in this shit back in the 1960s.
Bunch of semen.
So, the U.S. Navy becomes involved, saying that they found a piece of unidentified space debris on their radar. What they found actually was what they're supposedly saying is an American satellite, but this was supposedly satellite was meant for spying, so they're trying to cover shit up. But nonetheless, it's just filled the theory of this fucking thing up there.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Are you a huge cunt?
Us too. Wait, can we even say cunt?
Of course! It's empowering these days. Cunt, 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 cunt. I'm Ange Ballastone, aka the drag queen, That Girl Gina.
And I'm Mike Fales, just a normal gay guy, I guess?
And we're the hosts of The Big Cunty Couch.
A gorgeous new talk show podcast where we invite queers and peers to sit, bitch, and be fierce on a huge-ass couch.
While we gab about all things gay.
So come get cozy.
And cunty.
With us. We're pan for platforms, so find us anywhere online and get listening, sweetie.
Or watching.
Or both.
Otherwise, why the hell am I in full drag?
And we'll see you on the big... Oh, wait. I thought we were going to say that together.
No, on The Big Cunty Couch. Mwah.
I mean, think about it. Think of everything the government's covered up.
Well,
It's
U.S.
very,
Navy's
very
involved,
plausible.
NASA's involved.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking doubt it.
Can't trust anything with the Navy boys.
Well, I actually like the Navy. That would be my branch of military I'd go to if I had to sign up to something.
You just want to be called a seaman, don't you?
Yeah, well,
No, he just wants to be surrounded by semen.
You could go into the Coast Guard and have a better reputation.
wow,
Could
man.
you though? Could you?
No, fuck the Coast Guard, man.
Jesus Christ! All right, so keep going.
So now we take it to 1998. So there's this NASA mission called the STS-88. So this was like a spacewalk mission. Supposedly, this astronaut snapped a strange object floating above Earth, which is supposedly is that Black Knight. NASA tries to cover their ass again, says it claims it's just a piece of thermal covering, a blanket.
Yeah, we just leave blankets in space.
Yeah, well, and that's what they're saying. This had drifted off by accident during the astronauts' work. So
They were cold while repairing their
Yeah.
spaceship, and the blankie drifted off.
but the thing is, NASA's also claiming that this, according to NASA, it's also claiming that it should have burnt up shortly after, but it didn't. So, they're-
I mean, if it's a blanket, yeah, it should have. Blanket my ass, thermal material.
I don't know what's all this ass talk going on around here, but I'm getting hard.
That's why.
2020, we take it a little, more to time. Over the Philippines, a satellite actually also sees this black light or this black night satellite up there.
But they don't say much about it.
No, it's just kind of under the radar now. After that, me doing my research, I guess I read that Illuminati, I don't know how the fuck they get involved in this somehow, but I guess we're doing conspiracy theories saying
Fucking
that
Jay-Z.
that they had. I don't even know. You ever read that Illuminati have their own pilots or something?
I wouldn't doubt it, dude.
Because
Yeah.
this is what this thing said, is that the Illuminati pilots came and they said they shot this thing out of the sky. But doesn't make sense to me because to this day, they're still saying that they see this mass thing orbiting above our Earth. Did I say it right? Woo!
The fucking Illuminati pilots shot it out. Are they trying to play so they're like, oh, you know what? The Illuminati ain't that bad. They're actually good
Yeah,
guys, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, they shoot things out of the sky. Now, if only they
So
could
I
shoot
didn't even know they
Kanye
had their own
West.
pilots. I don't know. This one was just a weird one. I thought I would throw out there and just try to, it caught my attention because I like shit with ETs in space.
I don't know, but when you said Illuminati pilots, I just fucking remember something. When I was in high school, I had a fucking teacher there. I don't remember what the fuck his name was, but he had one of those Freemason rings. And everybody's like, he's
okay,
a
yeah.
fucking Illuminati. He used to be in the Air Force.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's a fucking Illuminati. I was like,
See, well, then that makes
Freemasons and
Freemason.
Illuminati.
Yeah,
are
so that
different.
also came up too as Freemason and all the Illuminati
Yeah.
stuff, and they have their own pilots. That's just crazy that all these conspiracy theories always revolves around like.
And it's all paid for by Kanye West.
That boy ain't paying for shit.
But who's paying for it, Kim?
Not anymore. Pete Davidson.
Whoa!
Chris Brown.
Oh, no.
So I don't know. What do you guys think about this? For me, it was just a few notes that I jotted down real quick to.
My thing is, has NASA ever tried to, like, contact the satellite or, like, fucking get to it? Or did it just disappear and then reappears?
It just disappears and reappears supposedly. So
Oh,
NASA,
okay,
but
so
is
they're
always
never
covering
prepared
that.
for it. Okay.
NASA's always covering their ass when actually something's found. They always come up with an excuse. You know how that works.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing with the military.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't trust people of official rank. So
Yeah, you hear that, mailman?
I don't know.
Coming for
Yeah,
Fucking,
Yeah,
fucking.
you're going down.
You hear me? Fucking suits.
y'all can fuck yourselves.
you.
Yeah.
Well, that was a weird one, man.
Yeah, it was a quick, short one, as usual. But
Makes you wonder, though.
I mean, if you ever get a chance, you guys can all look it up on there.
I want to see what
the
is there any
pics-
pictures of it?
Yeah, oh yeah, there's pics, and it's crazy looking. So
What do you mean crazy looking? Like,
I mean, this is the
it's a
shape of it.
hexagon.
It's just the shape of it. No, a lot of people think NASA's trying to say also it's like a lot of debris. So we have a lot of debris in space somehow. I guess us humans are
Space
polluting-
mining,
Yeah,
Yeah.
space mining,
avocados and weed.
avocados and weed. Remember that.
So he funded the entire thing.
Yep. We won't say his name, but so that's all I have on that, gentlemen.
It rhymes with smosh.
I was going to say Tosh.
Gosh.
Bagosh.
Posh.
All right. You want to go next, narrator, or you want me to go next?
Fuck it. I can knock
Because
mine
I go
out of the
full
way.
fucking Dale Gribble on mine.
Fuck yeah.
Got pocket sand and cigarettes.
You go full Dick Grabble.
Yeah.
All right, so, oh yeah. Have you guys ever heard of the Philadelphia experiment?
No.
So,
Is this the one with Tom Hanks?
Where he gets AIDS? No.
yeah,
I don't
no.
think no. Different one.
Doesn't he have a fucking Bruce Springsteen song? What is that?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know, Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Born in the USA, you better get it right.
It's not even his
but-
best one.
It is? Oh,
The fucking, what is it, Hungry Heart?
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
that's-
one. That's a good one.
All right. Fuck it. Come on. Go ahead. Tell us
So-
about the Philadelphia cream cheese fucking experiment.
So the Philadelphia experiment is back in the day. They were trying to mess with turning things invisible, aka cloaking technology. And I mean, the short version of it, which I'll get into more detail here, is they attempted it and it went bad, and that ship afterwards, like, they found people that somehow had been, like, infused into the fucking hull of the ship. Like, you're just randomly walking and you see half of a person's body above the ship deck, but as soon as you go down below deck, you don't see their feet or any remnants of their feet where they're attached to the ship.
What the fuck?
A bunch of different weird shit like that. But yeah, it's something crazy, and the story actually originated. If only I could talk.
Yeah.
Originated in late 1955, and it was all because of an ex-merchant mariner named Carl M. Allen. He had claimed that he had actually witnessed the event, which, of course, a lot of people, some liked it, some discredited him immediately. But he did send a full book of handwritten notations referring to the experiment to a U.S. Navy research organization. And then he ended up sending a series of letters making further claims to some UFO book writers, and just tried, like, spreading everything kind of everywhere. And the Navy was just like, no, that shit didn't happen, was never conducted. I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking. Like, it just didn't happen. But I don't know. There's a lot of beautiful things like that. You make the prettiest troll.
I was waiting for you to fucking turn around.
But yeah, I mean, that's the basis of it, that it went off, kind of a book that this dude tried writing, getting known. I mean, we still never technically know what's going on. But again, he said that he was a witness to it. He saw the whole incident that was going on. He watched everything that happened, the destroyer escorts that were made invisible. But they're saying what had actually happened to the main ship that was trying, not the escort ship, is that it also teleported to Norfolk, Virginia, and then reappeared in the Philadelphia yard. And that's when the crews were, like, either frozen in place or just kind of, like I said, bits and pieces of people on the ship, like an arm sticking out of the deck, half a body. You might see a pair of legs somewhere. Like, it was just really fucking weird. Yeah.
Pair of jazz hands.
I mean, it might have been, man.
Be? It's fucking jazz hands.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. And they're saying that they went up and took the Jessup guy to an Office Naval Research in 57 and showed him, like, an annotated copy of his book, and that he noticed the handwriting of the annotations resembled the letters he had received from Allen, who's that merchant guy. So they're just trying to say that, a lot of this stuff is coming back as the two trying to play, like, pranks on each other and scare each other, and it doesn't add up as to why that would be the case, but that's kind of the backstory among the Philadelphia experiment, is that it was all just a hoax written in a book to try and get notoriety and fame.
That's some crazy shit.
Damn.
But I mean, we have really no way of knowing if it's true or not.
Well,
I mean, that's the whole point of the conspiracy theory. We don't know, but that'd be fucking wild if that was true, man.
Well, I mean, think about it, though. We've been working on cloaking technology how long that we're finally starting to see it be released into somewhat semi-public eyes?
Yeah.
I use that shit at work. When I pass by your office, you don't even know.
Oh, no, it's hard not to hear the walking farts.
The duck's back.
That damn invisible duck.
That barking spider.
We have a fucking ghost.
Those Arizona barking spiders out there still.
We have a ghost duck in the office. I knew there was something off, goddammit. But, I mean, it would be crazy, think about it, if you could sit and just whenever you want to, just cloak yourself and become invisible.
Can you imagine? I would love to have that.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
It'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I know they did a movie about it. There's, some documentaries on it, kind of, that go through more of the, like, picture side of thing and more explanation of what was done. But a lot of it just kind of, like I said, keeps turning back on itself. So there isn't an insane amount to research into it unless you can try and, pull redacted government files.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah, well, you know how the government is, so.
fucking government.
God damn it.
God damn it.
God.
But, I mean, if you think about it, I could see them just being like, oh, all right, guys, so this is a training exercise, and they pull some crazy shit like that, and it makes a ton of people disappear. Like, it's what they do. They, sacrifice us for what they need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if you start talking about it too much, you shall disappear as well.
Yeah, so if we don't have an episode next week, the government came and took one of us away.
Speaking of government, that's what mine's about as well.
Oh, God, we're done.
Yep,
let's do it.
We're done.
Well, for
All
the
of us
CIA,
and the cat are gonna be gone.
for the CIA agent listening to this podcast right now, go fuck yourself. I'll see you shortly.
You better fucking like this shit. Or leave a fucking review. All right.
If not, your whole branch is going down.
Are y'all motherfuckers ready? Let me light my cigarette and put some sunglasses on.
Do it, man.
We're going deep. We're going balls deep.
Yeah. I like it, that.
2 inches at a time.
2 inches at a time.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, what do you guys know about the MK Ultra project?
I mean, it was supposed to be a fucked up experiment, but that's
What do you mean
about all I
was?
know.
It is. That's part of the conspiracy that people think it's still going on, even though it was said that it was discontinued. But what about you, Daddy Fat Sex? How much do you know about the MK Ultra project?
I don't know shit.
All right. Well, let me fill you guys in.
Bless me with some knowledge, son.
Let me baptize you in the sauce.
Woo!
All right.
Speak.
So basically, the
some
MK
sauce
Ultra
for you.
project was two separate projects. It was Project Bluebird and Project Artichoke, which is basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to figure out how to use like mind-altering drugs to basically create a Manchurian candidate. So like an assassin they can control and it wouldn't remember shit. So the MK Ultra project started actually in Stockholm, Sweden, where they started producing LSD. So the CIA actually, they greenlit 2 people to go down and buy the world's supply of LSD at that point. So they went, they bought the LSD, and then they're like, all right, so we're going to start doing fucking tests on it, but they're not going to tell the subjects. So what they would do is 2 different things. The first thing, which I think is probably the coolest one, they used to employ prostitutes to bring back Johns to this fucking secret fuck house.
I love that one.
And when the Johns weren't paying attention, the prostitutes would drop LSD into the drink. And it was basically a room with a 2-way mirror. And there's somebody sitting behind it. He's drinking martinis, chilling, watching them fuck. And he just take notes of like how they would react to like to the acid. And they'd start be like, all right. So then they tell the prostitutes, after you guys are done fucking and you see the drugs have kicked in, start asking him questions about his job. Like, what does he do? See how much information you can get out of him. But where the project backfired is they wanted somebody who they can put information to their head, like implant memories basically. But what LSD does is it doesn't lock up your mind. It basically frees your mind and it makes you start questioning everything. So the second way is they had this place in San Francisco. It's called the Ashburn Clinic. What they would do is they'd bring in like hippies and junkies and all that stuff, and they'd give them like free drugs and shit. So it was that, and then next to the Ashburn Clinic, there's a place. It was basically like a hippie crash pad where they'd bring in like hippies and give them LSD and see what they can fucking figure something out. So the part where my conspiracy comes in involves Charles Manson.
I mean,
Oh, Marilyn,
I'm pretty
wait a
sure
minute.
Marilyn Manson is involved.
I did the
in
wrong
this
research,
shit.
my guys. I'm sorry. So with the sweet dreams, you see, no, I'm sorry. So Charles Manson, they actually have confirmed that in 2 separate occasions he went into the Ashburn Clinic. So he took the government LSD at this point, and So the conspiracy theory is basically that Charles Manson was a Manchurian candidate for the government. So think about it. At the time this research is going on, it's around the same time that Vietnam's been going on for like 4 or 5 years already.
Right.
I remember that
So-
war.
Think to yourselves,
You were a
who was the
frontline
biggest
fighter.
fucking negative PR for the war? Like, who had the most, like, outspoken against fucking opinions of the war?
The Charlies.
Damn Democrats.
The hippies. Okay, and at the same time, this is when the government was starting to, like...
Yeah, because they're all about peace, man.
Yeah, this is when they started, like, reclassifying
Free
drugs.
love, man.
So it was basically the hippies and the Black Panthers at this time. So what the government did is they heavily associated drugs with each group. So with the blacks, they associated crack. With the Mexicans, they associated marijuana. And then with the hippies, it was LSD. So then they could start raiding these people, take out their leaders, and then they could start arresting them for it. So what they did with fucking Charles Manson is with the fucking government LSD, they basically like, all right, because you know how when he had his people kill people, they'd
Yeah.
always be like, plant like something so make you think that it's like the Black Panthers. So it'd always be like die pigs or some shit like that. So that was a part of what was going on there. They're doing that extra work there so they can try to be like, oh well, the Black Panthers kill these nice white folks. Sorry, I'm
night
really
white
into
folk.
this shit. I took some LSD on the way over here.
Sounds
He
like
wanted to
Really?
see if this MK Ultra was legit.
I MK Ultra'd myself.
He was hoping he got superpowers.
Yeah, so basically, a lot of people are like, oh, so then Charles Manson was just a failed MK Ultra experiment. But no, he actually did what they wanted him to do. He wanted the fucking killings to go on. So the government wanted all these people like, oh, you're going to kill like this famous person. You're going to kill like this nice fucking family here. You're going to kill this people. And then basically they're like, oh, look, it's literally just a band of hippies. So what Charles Manson was,
Dirty
he wasn't just a
fucking
Manchurian
hippies.
candidate. He wasn't a Manchurian candidate. They basically gave him drugs, and then the drugs fucked them in the way that they thought it was going to. So Manson got the drugs. His family went to the Ashburn clinics as well. They would get drugs. They would get the LSD as well. So basically, this whole thing fucking snowballed into him killing all these people, and then the government being like, "Oh, look what the hippies did. They're so fucking bad." It's like they killed this fucking poor lady and her fucking friends, and then she was pregnant.
But sorry to interrupt, though. My question is, did he actually ever kill anybody?
No, he
It
never
seems like
actually
he
killed.
always had his
He
minions.
influenced.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just influenced. He never did any of the real killing.
He was the mastermind.
Yeah, so. But I mean, if you look at his fucking background, who would be the fucking perfect candidate for that? He was in and out of jails his whole life. Like, since
Yeah.
he was fucking little. It's like, he was fucking influential. He could barely read or write. But yet, he had the fucking charisma to take over all these fucking people. And then he had them do the fucking one thing that you would think you would never want to do on drugs. Like, oh my God, what happened? I just fucking killed somebody? So he had them do that 3 separate times. So when people say that he was a Manchurian candidate that went wrong, no, he wasn't. He was a Manchurian candidate that went right. He literally did everything that they wanted him to.
What?
Successful.
My opinion on it is I love me some Charlie Manson.
Oh my God. Of course you'd fucking say that.
Are you talking about the right Manson, or did you mean Marilyn Manson?
No,
No,
fuck
he
Marilyn.
meant- yeah, he
I
meant
mean
Charlie.
Charlie.
Fun fact, did you know he actually wrote a song for the fucking guy from the Beach Boys? The drummer,
Yeah.
he was friends with them?
Yeah, there was a actually documentary I watched on all that shit,
Yeah, and he got all fucking pissed
And
because
he
like,
got-
don't change the fucking...
and that's
yeah, they
that's
changed the words. They changed the name of the song. They didn't credit him.
and that's where those. I think that one guy actually, that the Beach Boy, where those murders were occurred at. Wasn't it that his house or something, or he was sold that house?
Yeah, so that's another thing. The drummer from the Beach Boys, the house where they killed Sharon Tate and all that
Yeah.
in Hollywood, that was the drummer's ex-house.
Yeah.
So he had sold it to them.
So that he already knew the property. That's how he.
Pretty much, yeah.
But
So-
didn't he think that he was supposed to be there and he was actually going after him? And it turned out that
Supposedly that's
Tate
what it
was
was,
there?
but he hadn't lived there for many years already. But yeah, that's crazy though. And then they try to do all this fucking plant all this propaganda to fucking frame the Black Panthers because supposedly it was like a race war. There's a whole book. It's called like Chaos or something like that. the Charles Manson story, where you can like do like further research into like actual proof where he went to the Ashburn Clinic. And the fucked up thing is the guy who ran the Ashburn Clinic, or one of the guys who fucking had sponsoring for the Ashburn Clinic, was actually Charles Manson's parole officer.
No.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
So he was giving him the drugs, and then he was looking the other way. So be like, oh, well, I didn't know he was doing drugs. So that's where the plot thickens.
Yep.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
So my question is, do you guys think it's still around today?
I don't doubt it, dude. Something like that isn't gonna go away.
Oh yeah.
Because they thought like that was the main thing why they sent those two guys to Stockholm to buy up the world supplies of fucking LSD at that point. Because they thought that that's what the Russians were doing. They thought that's what the fucking the Koreans were doing. They thought that they were buying the fucking LSD to start mind controlling like soldiers that were captured. And they thought that was basically what it was. They was like, oh, well, they're already working on it, so we have to jump on it. Let's buy out the whole supplies. They can't fucking use it, and then let's us figure out how to use it. They're just getting people high and fucked.
So then my question is, think about all this fucking nonsensical violence and crazy shit going on these days. Mm-hmm. Do you think that has something to do with it?
I blame Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
Because think about it. People
You
have
know who I
always been
blame?
crazy, but...
I blame the Proud Boys.
Yeah. That's a whole other fucking episode here. I don't know, man. I think there probably is fucking like Manchurian candidates out there doing this shit. But have you ever heard of like the fucking like the crisis victims? So it's brief. I didn't do too much research into it. I just saw it. So in a lot of like the major fucking incidents that are going on, like in the United States, like school shootings, the Boston Marathon bombing, shit like that. There's this one lady. She's the exact same person. She's a heavier set, older woman. She's always crying. She was at all of them. So basically what they're saying is that the government's planning these shits to distract us from something else. And then they have crisis actors there. So they can be like, oh, no, they're crying for the photo ops. But this lady's been photographed at those three. And I was like, that's fucking insane.
It makes sense.
Well, I mean, like I said, for a perfect just mix of it, like think how things went when Corona first came down. Mm-hmm. You have COVID. Then people stop giving a fuck about COVID. So then all this rioting and BLM happens and all that shit. Then people are getting sick and fed up with hearing about that. And now, oh, COVID's back. And then it goes kind of off to now there's a fucking mass shooting every other fucking day, it seems.
The worst thing about that fucking whole COVID period was there was no groceries.
Yeah.
I had to do like a 5-hour search for toilet paper. That was a mini question within itself.
We still have no groceries, and now we're paying $5 a gallon for gas almost.
Yeah.
They want us to riot. That's what they want.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks, Byron.
Yeah. Way to go, buddy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit. And I guess if we don't, like you said, we're not be here next week, you know what happened.
Yeah, the darn government came and took us away and took us to their little rape LSD tunnels.
Yeah.
I may like it, though.
You can't rate the willing, though, is what
Yep,
I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying.
The Johns knew what they were doing.
They don't
They were
have
there
tools
willingly.
good enough to fucking handle this.
Yeah.
Both your cheeks be clapping like a jellyfish swimming through the ocean.
Hey, buddy, you're going to need more LSD.
Give it to me.
I saw her slip half the powder in the packet. I'm going to need a little bit more than that.
If you want to control my mind, I'm going to need like 4 of those.
You want one?
Ooh.
Well, so wait, does that mean that as a podcast and as people who need to inform our listeners of shit, does that mean we're trying LSD?
Oh, yes, it does.
We're going to fucking have LSD, then we're going to recreate the Manson murders, is what I'm hearing. Is this what's going on?
What?
Hey, man, you're the one that suggested it.
No, I was just saying.
There's
Okay,
another tactic.
all right, no.
I'm implanting false memories into his mind.
All
You're
right,
the one that said it, bro.
We'll do a no LSD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only crocodile.
Oh my god. Seeing their fucking face ate.
Yep.
Give me some spice.
Oh God. Well, I mean,
Might as well
again,
just do some crack.
I mean,
Peanut butter and crack sandwich.
I did that before. I did that on the way over here, brother.
Is the
Well, I
5
mean-
o'clock free from crack giveaway?
you know what they say though. Typically, anything that we can think of or that is said, thinking it's something that wouldn't have happened, it's happened.
Yeah.
So I think with that one, we probably wrap the episode, right? Any last words? Any of you guys? Narrator? Any last words? We get abducted?
Yeah. I love you all. Thank you for all the support. And since apparently we're gonna get kidnapped, it's been fun.
Yeah.
But if
What
you,
about you?
just saying, if you do hear an episode from us next week, it could be Android S's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What, you got any last words?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Good last words? Great last words.
That's what that'll be on his tombstone. Big Daddy Fat Sacks.
I'm
hungry. What about you? What are your last words?
Tupac's alive in Cuba.
Fair enough.
Fucking guy.
They faked his death.
Is he
Well,
with
now
Elvis?
you're gonna die first.
No,
No.
he's not. Check it out. There's a whole
He's
fucking
gonna die
episode.
first because he uncovered the Tupac truth.
That's all of next week. It's just me fucking ranting. You're gonna hear him try to break down the door, be like, "What the fuck are you doing? He's alive. He's in Cuba. I swear to God, there's photos.
All eyes on me.
He took his lung out. He was perfectly fine."
In all reality,
Feel me.
it's just fucking.
Feel me? Can you feel me?
It's just fucking.
I'm done.
It's just fucking Tyrese in fucking costume.
Baby.
All right, I'm done.
All right.
Loves it when you call him Big Papa.
Feel me?
All right, and with that, I'm done.
All right.
Yeah, don't forget,
It's been
guys.
fun.
We
It's
did
been
move
fun.
over to Reason FM, so check us out there.
Yep.
Daddy Fat Sacks, take us on now, baby.
Thank for everybody listening. Keeping tuned. I guess we'll see you next week.
Oh, actually, do you want to give the big announcement that we have coming up?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah. So for future reference, we are going to try to do another broadcast from St. Luke's home.
With our new
Bring you
equipment.
some of that ghost action.
Question: do we get free juice again this time, or only if one of us gets attacked?
Unlimited apple juice and cranberry.
But that's my thing, though. Does one of us have to get attacked by a ghost first before we get it, or can we just
Son
have
of a
it?
bitch, I'm the only one that got scratched last time.
Yeah, you did. You took it for the
So
team.
I paid for that juice and cranberry juice.
That was the fucking crispiest apple juice I ever seen.
Oh, yeah, and Mr. Duffy, we have a TikTok.
Oh, yeah. So go ahead and check us out on TikTok at Tales from Helheim. It's freshly started. We got a couple of videos, but seem to gain some traction. If you guys like some spooky shit, go ahead and check it out.
We'll be using some of that on St. Luke's.
Yes, sir. Yes, we will.
Yeah, that was some spirit box, and yeah,
I can't wait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
it's going to be a grand time.
Yep. Alrighty. Well,
Yeah, we bring that kid back, though.
no.
Like it was a right and a half. Mm-hmm. We'll tribute him. All right.
Alrighty.
Country roads.